Yesterday, I got to see YOONGI in concert, and I am so excited to tell y'all about it. Let's go.
How big? Oh no! You know BTS!
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Landon, and we are here again today for another vlog recap of a BTS concert, specifically Suga YOONGI August D. So though I only got to see YOONGI for one time on this tour, it was so worth it. This man is insane. This man knows how to put on a show. From the insane set list, to getting the crowd hype, to the camaraderie of ARMY in the building. This concert was such an amazing experience, so let's talk a little bit about what happened. Just a little brief pit stop. On Monday, before the concert, I had some good friends and I go out to the BTS pop-up experience. Then we went over to the Line store and then got to eat some great Korean food. I didn't really get too much stuff at the pop-up, but I just thought there were so many cute moments, cute photo ops all around, and a lot of merch. I was probably just sitting at the Weverse warehouse. They were like, let's get this sold. Yeah, I mean, whatever you gotta do. I really loved going to the Line store though. We got to do the typical experience of seeing all the BT21 items everywhere, as well as put our hands in the BTS handprints. Of course, we had to test and see who would be my perfect match. Jokes on y'all, it's all of them. But yes, had a little blast with Emily and Mandy to get us in the mood for the August D concert on Wednesday. So let's jump over to Wednesday now. I got to the venue around 4 p.m. Let's talk about the fit real quick because your boy did not come to play this time. Usually I am a little bit more subdued. I try to like hold back my inhibitions. But a fun announcement that I made on Patreon that I have not talked to you guys about here on YouTube is I'm moving. Yeah, I'm leaving Los Angeles at the end of this month. So this was my moment to like do it big then. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the lines this time. Were so easy. We actually just got there and they took a chunk of line, moved it somewhere else. So then we just kind of got to go in. Very easy. I know it was a little bit harder to get into the forum later on, but around like 5 when the terrace opened, that's what we did. Speaking of the terrace, we went to the terrace and we had us some grilled cheese and met some cool friends, talked a little bit, and then doors opened at 6:30. Let me film this door. So happy the doors opened at 6:30. Found my seat at like, 6:45, something like that. And it just felt like forever till 8 o'clock started when the concert started. But I will say I was so much happier to have the extra time than be rushing around. You know YOONGI setting the ambiance with the rain. I was like, are you trying to wish rain upon us? No, I'm just kidding. Or are you just trying to make sure everybody goes pee before? That's exactly what I was thinking because I was like, let me pee. I peed twice while I was waiting in that like hour and 15 minutes. Because I'm like, you're sitting there in the concert hall and all you literally hear is rain. You're either gonna knock me out or you're gonna make me pee myself. Luckily, none happened. One thing I love so much about the venue is the aesthetic, the vibe it was setting. It was giving that Suga August D split, orange, reddish, and blue, but then like it was mixing together to make purple. It was those little things like that that just like hit my heart differently a little bit. Besides that, it was a pretty seamless transition into the seats and to get ready for the concert.
Oh my god, do we stand? We're standing.
Sorry. I'm so tall. I feel so bad. Always.
So now, let's talk about the set list.
Makes me want to bark. I'm not gonna bark. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm saying, you should.
Maybe we will though later. I can't control myself later, so yeah. YOONGI! They're barking. We didn't even make it to the first song.
We started off with Higum.
Y'all be careful with him.
Came out, just the energy that we needed for this moment. By the time Higum was over and we were transitioning into Daeshita, my voice was already lost. I was already losing it. It's okay though, because I found some new source of voice. YOONGI inspires that in you, He said, how could we lose if we're already chose? And I take that to heart.
Are you ready?
then moved on to August D, A to the G to the U to the S to the D. Then Give It To Me, and then we had a little mint after. And I'm not talking about a breath fresh mint. I'm talking about a cute YOONGI moment where he talks in English and everybody just swoons. I was a little acting up. There's a lot of stuff in here that I probably captured on camera that I haven't gone through yet that I should probably not have done, you know? But like I said, I was just having no inhibition type moment. This is my last time here really for a concert, so I was like, you know what? Let's go for it.
YOONGI! Holy shit! You won! You won! Hey! It's great to see you!
Suga or AGUST D or
Man, YOONGI! YOONGI! Cheers, bitch! Chug! Sorry. Something took over me. Yeah, I know. Get drunk, baby.
Then we moved on to the acoustic guitar section. He gave us a little preview. He did a little tuning on the guitar.
The guitar.
Oh, you know your audience.
They love the hands, the veins. We know. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm recording this. Hey.
And then we got to hear Trivia See Saw. So beautiful to hear that. There's just certain songs that I don't think that I'm ever going to hear live, and then when I do get to hear them live, my life changes. Moving on down to one of my favorite songs from D-Day, SDL. He got in his little chair, he got in his booth, he pointed directly to me. SDL, Suga Desires Landon. Suga Deserves Landon. Delulu. Get it out. I just love that song so much. And I've been wanting to tweet this, but I didn't know how to write in a tweet. I know that he wrote this song specifically so he can perform it in concert, so he can sit down in a chair, and so he can say, I'm thinking about you, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that's why that boy did that. He said Army is going to lose it, and we did. We moved on then to one of my favorite songs from D2, People.
I know. Why so serious? I'm so serious. Yes, bitch, yeah.
Which, let's just break it down real quick. Some songs I'm sad that I didn't get to hear today are What Do You Think, which is actually my favorite song from D2. I knew it wasn't gonna be that. I knew the set list. And this is like another little personal thing. There's no point in doing it, but I just would have loved to see YOONGI sing Set Me Free, because that's actually my favorite song, but I feel like I can't call it my favorite song because it's not a full song. But I can listen to that and repeat. YOONGI setting me free all day.
That's my man. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
another little mint moment here.
Shout out to the Lord.
I thought he told me to shut up. Yeah, tug.
We just did the seats for you. See? Yeah. Did you like it? Did you like it? Make some noise! It's time to jump in.
How big? Oh no!
And then we move on to Moonlight, baby. Moonlight. This is when it starts getting like intense. You know, the rap is coming out. August D is truly showing his full self.
AGUST D! 시작은 초라했지 대부분의 남산 넘치가에서 이제는 맨날 산한다 아직도 난 어깨나 내 느껴지는 건가 연산동에서 시작하는 10년은 다 지났지만 그때
As we transition into Burn It, which is like one of the ones where it's like, ugh, right before the end of like the first act, but like the red in the room, it just, ugh. I was trying so hard to share this with locals, post it on my Instagram story and stuff like that, because I'm like, y'all just need to see that. Y'all need to see it.
Turn around if you love me, YOONGI. He loves me. So burn it till it's so
I don't know, I'm just talking right now, I have no script, and we'll be adding in clips. I tried my best to take clips, at least a little bit of every song. Number one, for this vlog, so I can talk about it. Number two, because I want to remember these moments forever, and I will go back and rewatch these concert moments for the rest of my life. And three, it's my life, not yours. Deal with it. Anyway, burn it. I thought Max might have come out. No, that's fine. Then we go into our VCR section, which literally everybody in the audience was like sitting down, catching their breath, drinking water, doing whatever they could to really regain a little bit more because we knew what was coming. Speaking of what was coming, my fave, one of my favorite YOONGI songs ever. Seeing this live, really, it did it for me. In case you didn't know, I came in during Map of the Soul era, so this era has just like a special for a reckon place in my heart. Like, don't get me wrong, things like Seesaw and the ciphers and stuff we'll talk about in the future are amazing, but like, it's nothing like watching a BTS song being performed live from the album that you became ARMY. Does that make sense? Okay. I know that ARMYs feel that too. It's always gonna be some kind of special attraction to your first BTS album. I don't make the rules, okay? I don't make them. We did Interlude Shadow, and yes, to see that all live was amazing.
I wanna be the top. I wanna be a rock star. I really don't mind. I wanna go in, I wanna think on board. See, I gotta be crazy, I'm moving.
If I ruled the world.
I love that man. Then we went on to our little medley of BTS rap verses from YOONGI, starting with Cypher 3, Killa Killa. Killed it. Went on to Cypher Part 4, La Myself. which we also had like a little moment too where he was telling everybody to love himself. And at the very end, we had a bam, 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 and like I do that all the time.
I feel like you got my numbers on stage.
Show. Did he just dab? That
But
looked
having you are makes me feel better.
Yes!
Let's try this one more time.
Okay.
Okay?
Little attitude.
I love
myself. I love myself. I know myself. Yeah, player hater, you should love yourself.
I love myself.
I love myself. I know myself. Yeah, player hater, you should love yourself.
I don't know who was in control of that last night, but it was epic. Congratulations. It made it so great. Then, of course, we went on to, can I, Another one of those things, too, where you just, it's sad to not get the whole rap line, but it was one of those things where it's like, that CD made me an army. Then moving on to Dang, which is like the highlight of the night for me. To see that live, like I've only watched lives of it online, bitch. I saw it live. Once again, it's a little different because it's just one danger, but it don't matter to me. I was like, still loving it. I still loved it. And then we moved on to our last little part of this medley, featuring Hobie, but of course Hobie wasn't there. It's fine. I tried my best. I like I said, I recorded all these pretty much. Some of them I did a TikTok live, I did Instagram story, I did like vertical shooting, horizontal shooting. I was just trying to get all my bases covered. I went live on TikTok and immediately I opened it up and like it got to like 300 people in there and I'm like, okay, never mind, I can't do this. Too nervous. So I left. I'm sorry about that if you happened to think you were going to get a show. So shout out to the TikTok people. Shout out to them. Shout out to the streamers doing what you do because I couldn't. I love seeing all these live though. This was like such the hype part of the concert for me. This was the one where everybody was getting their energy. We already had the energy. We lost it a little bit because like I said, our voices were already gone by Deshita. We had a little VCR there, but by the time Interlude Shadow and this medley came out, we were like, I can go all night, Yoongi. There's this one moment too where Yoongi, it just felt, sorry YouTube, but it just felt like everybody in the audience was having an orgasm at the same time.
Yeah!
Something about Yoongi being like, more. And then like, I don't know what took over us.
Stop it.
You guys slay.
Yeah.
For the next song.
Yeah.
The next song will be both funny and moving.
But then we had to settle the fuck down and go into Life Goes On while Yoongi played the piano. To go from August D to Lil Min Yoongi over here on the piano, you know what I mean? The different personality sides. I'm just like versatility, serving it. I got it, I ate it, gave it back, and there were no crumbs. Then after that, we had a little VCR moment again. Got to see him all in his glory. We moved on to the slower ending kind of part of the concert now. Snooze, which was once again so beautiful. We had a little shout out in memoriam at the beginning.
I already cried in the documentary.
Polar Night as well. It is so dirty, but Yoongi knows how to make it clean. Moving on to one of my favorites too, Amygdala. Just to see that live by Amygdala. Like, I was singing my freaking heart out, okay? For that man. That was another one too. I was like, I just wanted to share it with the locals because it's like, y'all got to see this. And then shout out to Q-Dokes because, like, where was she at last night? She posted a tweet that was like, nobody knows who I am. And the person in front of me told me about it, and then we were on the lookout for her fingernail color. Anyway, whatever. Then a VCR once again, and we have our final part, D-Day, which is actually the one I wanted to see the most, just to see that live. The future's gonna be okay. I needed to hear him say that to me after I know that so much change is coming in my life soon. But such a beautiful song with how hype it is. You know what I mean? D-Day is coming. It's a fucking good day. One thing that I didn't notice from the streams that I was watching too, and I called it out, is the entire show, his stage is being broken down. Pieces are being taken away. Like, we start with full stage, and then as the show goes on, we just end up with like random staircases and stuff. That's something that I couldn't see when I was watching the streams. But whenever I sat back and I saw the concert, whenever I was there at the concert, I was like, where is the stage going? And then it hit me, the point of that all. Then after D-Day, we moved on to intro, Nevermind. Nevermind. I just kind of keep saying that all the time in my life, and I love it, and I love him. And then we moved on to the last, called The Last, one of the wildest emotional songs. I'm gonna hit you with this because the girl that sat in front of me also hit me with this right before the last came on. She turned around and said, how are we gonna live without him for 18 months? I said, why would you say that before the last comes on? Are you trying to make me sling myself out of the 132 section? Gosh, like, think about it. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. But yeah, and then that was the end of the concert, and bitch, he ran. I didn't even film it because he ran so fast. He ran too fast.
Running away like usual.
And it was kept up the tradition of the last, officially, and we're out. Bye. Then after we met up with some friends, said hello, tried to go find our car, and sat through traffic for a little bit, but definitely was not as bad as SoFi. Other than that, I had such an incredible time seeing my man, Min YOONGI. He was truly so brave for doing this solely. I know he could do it, I'm not saying that he couldn't do it, but to do it without your bros on a world tour, that's crazy. That's why we love you. So good. Like, I mean, to show that you have this much content where you had like a BTS medley in there, and that's it. You know, it shows that, like, yeah, they're amazing as BTS, but we also have to remember each one of these members has such a powerful story and has so much talent. And that can't be denied. They all can literally support themselves on a full world tour, and I would go to every single one. And I hope they do. Somebody was joking and saying, like, what if we had a Taeyong and JK joint tour? Don't play with me like that. Everybody here trying to play with me. But other than that, I had such a good time seeing YOONGI. I think he did such a great job. And of course, brought the house down. Everybody out there have so much fun again tonight. And we have another date on the 14th, I think, and lots of more world dates. There's so much more to look forward to with YOONGI, but this was my personal little experience, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you click like, comment, and subscribe down below. Support the channel. Head over to Patreon, patreon.com/LandonMark. Support the channel and help your boy with a move, because we are moving, baby. I'll have more details and stuff on that eventually soon. I usually tell Patreon and Discord first, so if you want any of that news, find me there. I love y'all. I'll be back with more videos, but until then, remember, I love you. Would love to know them by name. So,